Hello everyone, this is Tina from Tina's Workshop, and I recently went to the Lambtown Festival in Dixon, California. For those of you who don't know what it is, it's a fiber festival, so it's all things yarn, fiber, sheep, um, fun. And it was extremely hot that day. I think it got to 94. I mean, I've obviously been in hotter, but you know, for just wandering around this festival and spending a lot of time outside, it was very hot. And then the very next day, so Fiber Festival was on Sunday, which was the 8th. It was actually the 7th and 8th. We went on the 8th. And the very next day, Monday, yesterday, it was cold and raining. And today it's still on the cooler side and drizzly. So we went from one to the other. I think the high yesterday was only 60 something. So but that's Northern California for you. So yeah, we went to the festival. I wanted to go on Sunday because they had the Sheep-to-shawl competition. And I really wanted to see that. And that is where there's a team of, I think it's like 8 people that compete with other teams to within a certain amount of hours. They have to go from the fiber from the sheep to a finished shawl that's been woven. So there's somebody who is picking apart the fiber and carding it, and then there's 4 people who are spinning, and there's one person who is plying, one person who is weaving, and they can actually switch off jobs. They don't have to stick to it, but there can only be that many people doing it at a time. Their warp on their loom can be done or is done ahead of time because that takes a really long time. So that's all done ahead of time. And in this case, they could dye their fiber ahead of time. I did watch one online one time where they were actually shearing it from the sheep and they were spinning in the grease and everything. So this does actually get to be cleaned and dyed ahead of time if they want to. But they were doing this out in the barn too. So it was a very hot day to be out there doing this with no air conditioning or anything. And there were 4 teams that did it in person there. And there were 4 teams that had done it virtually ahead of time, but they're still on the same time limit and all that kind of stuff. They started doing that after COVID so they could still do this. And it was so popular with people even from other states that they decided to keep that aspect. So they had their first and second place for the in-person and first and second for virtual. And then they choose between those 2 first places as to who's the grand champion. So I wanted to go specifically Sunday so I could see this. I had not seen it in person before. And I will show you more on that later because I did video different parts of that. And let's see, what else? I did have something I entered, and I do not have a video on any of that. I happened to walk up just after she had judged it. But you guys have all seen this before, and you saw my video I did on him, and he's so darn cute. I can't stand him. And he still smells, the lavender still smells in him. Anyway, I entered him, and I got some remarks. Let's see, where's my notes? They said, cute, love the crocheted eyes, weighted feet is a good choice, loose spinning could show stuffing, which it does kind of do in some places. You can see like right there where you can see the stuffing. And wool filling could color match, and I never thought about that. I could have dyed the wool to be more of a match to it, and then you wouldn't notice it so much. The other option would have been either having a thicker yarn, so it would have, the stitches would have been more together, or going down a hook size, which would have made him smaller. But I was going off a pattern, and this was something I had hand spun on drop spindles, so it's inconsistent. You can see areas where it's thicker yarn and areas where the yarn is thinner because of the way I spun it. And this is one of the very first things I had spun. So I'm still very proud of him. I love him. I think he's adorable. And I entered him. He was the only thing I entered. I had gotten first place on him in our local fair. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to enter him. Why not? So I did that. They had really, I mean, this is totally like off, but they had really nice maps this year. They had a cute little emblem, and they always do their nice what all's going on, where it's going on, and the map of the place. But it just sounds so weird, but the paper was just a really nice paper, strong, and like if you'd gotten it wet, I don't think you would have had an issue. It was just really nice. I commend them for a very nice map and program this year. Not that it was bad last year. I'm just saying this one was really nice. So I went around, stopped in a few booths, did some shopping, of course, because you can't go somewhere like that without shopping. Had some fun. There was 4 of us that drove over together, and I had offered rides to other people in our guild. So there were 4 of us that had gone together, but only 2 of us, myself and my sister-in-law, of those 4 that were specifically going as a group together with another friend that we had met there. So the 3 of us had planned on going, and then I said, hey, I got room if people want rides. And we ran into at least 3 other people from our guild. So there was 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. There was at least 8 of us there that day from our guild. So that was kind of neat. It's nice when you run into different people that you know as you go through places. So that was really fun. We had a really nice day. Even though it was hot, we had a really nice day. And I have a number of clips that I'm going to show you. And I'll kind of do some voiceover as I go. And then I will show you the things that I purchased. And yeah, let's get started.
Welcome to Lambtown 2023 in Dixon, California. It's a balmy 94 degrees today. Hello! That was Mary and Charity that we had gone together. This is in at the Sheep-to-shawl, the very beginning of the competition. They have 8 hours to go from the beginning sheep to the finished shawl. And this is each one of the 4 groups that were competing in person. Throughout this video, I've sped things up a little bit. I didn't speed things up really fast, but I did speed them up a little bit so this video wouldn't take too long. As it is, it's still quite a bit over my usual time frame. But each group, you can see here where they're starting and they're picking, and then they card, and they spin, and there's a couple of members of our guild that also belong to another guild. So they have 4 people spinning and 1 person plying, and then they'll have 1 person weaving. And they had a table at each group with samples and inspiration of what they were doing, and someone that could talk to you if you had questions, because you weren't supposed to actually talk to anybody else. And this shawl here, they were just starting their beginning stitching for their weaving. So they were the first one to actually be sitting at the loom.
And I love the way they creep with their
This is the sheepdog demonstrations, and they're so much fun to watch. I just love watching these dogs with the sheep. They're so cute. I turned the sound off on this because so many people talking around and didn't mean to relay everybody's conversations, but it's just amazing watching them. And it always cracks me up when the person will tell them to stop, and then you can just see they're just itching and they're slowly moving because they want to go play some more. So much so that there are two dogs in the back, one to the left and one to the right,
Like, I want in.
that want in
off this leash.
Yeah,
that
look at him. Well, he sees them working. He
yard,
wants to work.
fence, kennel, whatever you want to call it, pen, so badly. And the one is just running back and forth and barking because he wants in. That's the one to the left. And the one to the right, at one point, actually, I think right about there it was, he is trying to climb
I thought it was inside.
the fence because he wants in so badly. That one right there. Oh, he was trying. He really wanted in.
I saw some people walking. 3.
There's the other one. He's like, I want to play too. No, you can't play right now. I'm sorry. And for the win, there they go in the pen. So we had some of our vendors outside in the heat. I felt so bad for them. This one had a cute little wagon and his little skeleton with a woolly beard. I did not record every booth. Well, I recorded a lot of booths and I tried to cut a lot of things out. But this one here, they had absolutely gorgeous yarns. And this little Christmas morning sock with it had a little bag in there that was Christmas hand-sewn bag. It was really, really cute, and I was so tempted to buy one. I had 3 things I wanted from this booth, and I had to choose wisely. I came back later in the day, and you'll see what I got later to decide which thing I wanted between the Christmas socks, one of the bags, and the third thing you'll see because we'll be talking about it. Because I actually talked to this this group here. It's called Happy Mermaid Yarn Company, and I will have their information in the description down below. You should really check them out. Alice in Wonderland. I love Alice in Wonderland. And here's the other thing. It was so cute for carrying your tea or coffee cup, and it had little pockets where you can put tea, and it came with a little spoon. Came with all the stuff inside too. It was really cute.
That is so cute, this little...
Thank you. That's been one of our hot ticket items.
And we just, my mom just started making them.
Did you open it up and look?
Yes, I did. It is so cute.
Yes. We're going to go back home and make a bunch more.
Yeah.
We
I'm
have
like-
sold probably
What are you
10 or
finding?
11.
What project now?
Look.
Oh, right
this
here.
beautiful little travel tea bag. What's this? Our tea, yeah. And
Oh my gosh.
It's filled with the
I work
goodies,
at
whether you
Costco,
like coffee or
and I
tea.
take mine to work
mug in
every
it?
day.
Mug. This will hold a full size. You can put a smaller one in there, but we got the big one, and it's got the, from Joann's, the cute little
Oh,
fall
how
saying
fun.
in there. Isn't
How
that sweet?
fun. Ooh, oh, yes. I charge for
And I
my
think-
pictures, my face.
I think I understand you're the one who's sewing?
She's
I
the
don't sew.
yarn
I'm the dyer.
You're the dyer.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're the sewer.
I do sew, but my sister's the one that sews all this.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So you're the dyer
I'm the dyer.
of
I'm
this
clumsy.
amazing, beautiful yarn.
Idea from somewhere else, or you?
No, it's a. I don't. Mary.
And I love these little
patterns,
these
and I
little
think she
Christmas
got
sock
little
things.
patterns.
yeah.
That is super cute.
I thought it was a great idea. You know, we're running into
They're
all these
microwave.
holidays.
Yep, they're the microwave bowls.
See, she just,
everything's 100% cotton, so nothing
keeps-
catches on
Yeah, I
fire.
She can't help it.
And,
can't help
She's-
it.
it's
yeah.
always
hot,
cute
or
thing.
your ice cream could go
Do you
in there
have
with your
any
food.
that aren't?
That's the only print
Hey.
we have right now.
So
but
Mary-
she's going home.
Mary, is it okay if I record you?
No.
Too bad.
My sister's Mary as well.
How are you?
You're the sewer.
I am.
She's got a
Tina's a
YouTube.
YouTuber.
Oh.
And we just got our sweet
channel?
So there were a couple booths that had lots of baskets, 2 specifically. And they were, I want to say both of them were from Guatemala. This was another booth that just had some really cute patterns. Lots of pretty yarns, of course. Another one with some really cute. A lot of these boots had really cute patterns they were displaying, and they would give you the names of the patterns. Some you could buy the patterns, some you could look them up, find them on Ravelry. That was a scrappy one that I did a blanket similar to that one time. This booth actually had full fleeces for sale.
These are these the endangered breeds? Rare breed wool. Yeah. Parcel. I've never heard of that. Ooh, yeah, it's a.
This one's estimated to be down to 5,000 animals left.
Yeah. God, what would you do with that?
They're endangered breeds.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Look at, aren't those cute?
Yeah.
Look at anyway, yeah, if you want to get cut it out of felted pieces, they did. Wow.
Heritage Sheep of India breed study sampler. 35 is not really that bad for.
For 5 of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Not when they're like that. Oh, you can buy them from them and then do them. That gives me an idea for Valentine's Day. I could do it in red and make hearts like that. Felted. Wow. Are those? Do you knit all this stuff?
I don't. I can. We're all just. I work with a women's group in India, so they do all the hand. It's all hand spun yarn, natural dyes, and hand knit.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
I like that. I can, but I don't.
Yeah, so I did actually knit the first pair of these knits that kind of inspired that collection, but the rest of it, like the socks and the slippers are traditional garments that people in that region make, and then we kind of adapted them into the like warmer. Yes. We were gonna watch the.
Yeah, I love the ones with the thumbs rather than no thumb in it. They keep you so much warmer.
They were late, and then
The needles over here.
These over here. Yeah, so this is an adaptive knitting device that I designed for a student of mine that lets you knit using only one hand. So it stabilizes the needle on one side with this clamp and then lets you manipulate the working needle so you can do all your knitting without the second hand. So my glue has failed at under 95-degree heat, so the discs have popped off, so I'm gonna use a second hand just to show you how it works. But ordinarily that would not be broken. So basically you just knit as you would, except you can drop your needle to wrap your yarn.
Here, what if I hold it?
Oh, perfect.
And why would you knit with just or do it with just one hand?
Someone with a disability who doesn't have the option of using a second
that's
hand.
what I was wondering.
Yeah.
If it was for more for the disabled.
It is,
Okay.
yeah.
Great.
Yeah,
No,
so
thank you.
we are currently looking for people who might be interested in testing it. So, if you feel like you know anyone who might have a need for a device like that, we're looking for testers for sure.
So it pivots and all so that you can do different types of stitches then?
You can do anything you can do on a straight needle, you can do on this. Any type of stitches, because it's just you controlling it. But the device is just stabilizing so that if you weren't able to use one of your hands, you don't have to worry about holding that second needle.
Great. And then you did it so you could your needles? Or...
Yes, exactly. And you can
great.
flip it and use it left-handed.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
This was also at the same booth that the knitting needles were at, and I will have her information in the description down below too. This was actually a local lady to us that does this hand dyeing, and she's got kits for the National Park book in the different colorways.
That would be lovely to wear. Ooh, fiber. Fiber. I found fiber. I found fiber.
This is critical property. Again, these singles are loosely spun physics.
That was just a tiny clip of the judging. I got there just after they had judged my little camel. You I think saw him at the beginning. This booth, she makes really cute stickers and tote bags and stuff, and they're all her own design. I got the California one last year. Some more through this vendor haul. I just realized too that for some reason my new microphone is not working through this, so I apologize for the not very good sound on this voiceover. This was a beautiful, beautiful alpaca fleece. They had really nice alpaca fleeces and they were so clean. Really nice. And my friend Mary that was with me, she bought one of them, so we'll have to see how that comes out, but real nice fleeces.
Yeah, it's a cuff, a scarf cuff. Yeah, and I actually bought it at across the way.
It's a what cuff?
Scarf cuff.
Scarf cuff.
Scarf cuff.
Yeah.
And she said they've got them over
shawl
here.
cuff.
Shawl cuff, scarf cuff, something like that.
This is the booth that had the shawl cuff we just saw in the last clip. It's called A Needle Runs Through It, and I will have her information down below also. She has really nice progress things and stitch counters and the cutest little sock thing with that knitted sock on it. And this is a loom kit, little tiny loom kit, and they come in these cute sewn bags that she has. This is 𝐒𝐿𝐫𝐫𝐢𝐻𝐿𝐵𝐿𝐼𝐻, and she makes beautiful patterns and stuff, so you should check her out on Ravelry and Instagram. This booth had all kinds of light up stuff. This was 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐜𝐫𝐢𝐻𝐿𝐵𝐿𝐼𝐻 booth. I didn't have a lot of footage from them because they were very busy and there was a lot of people around the tables. They had some wood spindles and Turkish spindles, and they had some really cute little tiny spindle earrings and shuttle earrings, books, and they had a little pack of different dizzes, little rectangular dizzes. Lambtown Festival itself had a lot of great merch this year, cute mugs and stickers and water bottles and shirts and tote bags and stuff.
Sorry. Remarkably Bright Creatures. Have you read it yet?
Yeah.
Or listened to it, Marcel?
Yes. So good.
Yeah.
Don't talk to her. She's not nice people.
Hello. Hello. How are you doing?
Good. Oh, there's Mary. I'm like, where did Mary go?
Women stuff, all sorts of terms.
Loose women. Oh no. Really?
Sorry, are we gonna eat? Oh, okay. We're gonna do that. We're gonna change keys for this one. All right. 1, 2, 3. Lay my money down, lay my money down. I think I've been in Frisco many more weeks than 3. I met up with a pretty little girl, she fell in love with me. Fell in love with me, fell in love with me. Take it down. Took me in the parlor, she cooled me with a fan, whispered low in her mother's ear, love the scambling man. Love the scambling man, love the scambling man. Oh daughter, how can you treat me so? Leave your dear old mother and let the gambler go. gambler go, with the gambler go. Oh dear mother, I'll tell you if I can. If you ever see me coming back, I'll be with the gambling man. With the gambling man, with the gambling man. I left her in Frisco, I wound up in Maine. I met up with a gambling man, we got in a poker game. Got in a poker game, got in a poker game. He put his money in the pot and dealt the cards around. Saw a deal from the bottom of the deck, so shot the gambler down. Shot the gambler down, shot the gambler down. Now I'm down in prison, got a number for my name. The warden said as he locked the door, you gambled your last game. Gambled your last game, gambled your last game. All around, wherever I meet with a deck of cards, I lay my money down. Lay my money down, lay my money down. Thank you very much.
This was back in the second vendor hall, or not back in, we went into the second vendor hall. And this booth here was called Pan's Garden, and I'll have their information down below, and they have rose fiber and sari silk fiber and all kinds of things like that. The top basket was the rose fiber, and the bottom basket was sari silk, and the next one over was actually pearl infused cellulose fiber. And then there were silk capes, so kind of like the silk hankies. They were beautiful. And this booth had all sorts of pin looms. And more cute drop spindle earrings with different colors of yarn on them. Some really cute needle felted or wet felted or felted of some sort birdhouses. Our local hardware store even carries some of those. And they also had baskets and hats and other things. This booth had beautiful yarn and fiber, but this fiber out here was camel top, baby camel top, and yak. And then I think they also had some merino and other blends, but it was beautiful, soft, and luscious. They had lots and lots of yarn and all different colors and varieties and everything. It was yarn overload. More baskets. This booth is called Souza, I believe, and that's where I bought the camel top that I spun last year and crocheted the camel that you all have seen in one of my previous videos. They also had hanging there this absolutely beautiful scarf And I will have the link to Ravelry where you can get that pattern if you would like, because I think I'd like to do that myself. How cute is this? Lay flat to dry. I love that. And they have the cutest little snail tape measures too.
No, I'm just recording for my YouTube channel.
Welcome to Moss Hollow Hill. I'm eating a little nibble and checking out the Lambtown feed on Instagram.
Cute little skeleton hats. And look at these cute Harry Potter mittens for each one of the houses. And stockings. You all know I love stockings. These mugs were super cute. My superpower is turning grass into yarn. What a beautiful shawl. Lots of other tools that one might need, looms and whatnot. So now we're back to the sheep-to-shawl judging. I did record it all, but I did not put it all in here. It would have taken too long. The shawl that is on the table is by a newer group that has only been practicing for 1 month now. And the main person has only had 3 items on her loom. So while they're making the decision on the sheep-to-shawl, I decided to go over and check out the sheep in the barn and listen to their cute little buzz. I also just realized that my editing program is being mean to me again, and there's a possibility that while I was doing the voiceover that there's some little tiny clips that might have been deleted, so I'm hoping not. I went back and double checked and I can't find those spots, so hopefully it's all okay. Now, one of the sheep-to-shawl competitors did not get their shawl completed, so they were disqualified, and it was this beautiful turquoise that we saw them start at the beginning. This is an up close of the 3 that did complete.
My least favorite thing.
Here we go. For the money.
Can I say something before you do present the awards? I wanted to say how proud I am of this group. How much energy they put in, how much work they put in, the amount of time my wife spent organizing it. They've been together and doing this for 1 month.
1 month?
1 month. Thanks to Megan for hosting all the conferences up there. It's pretty incredible to see, and their results are
Their results
fantastic.
speak for themselves.
We're going to announce the winner of this division. 2nd place and then 1st place. And then we are going to show you the virtual division shawls, because I wanted y'all to be able to see those as well. And then we will announce the grand champion. Okay? All right.
Oh, they take the both divisions and they, I didn't know they crossed over.
And in 2nd place is this absolutely gorgeous shawl, Hangtown Fiber Miners. And you all made this very hard, by the way. They're quite lovely, all the shawls. And our champion for today's on-site sheep-to-shawl. division. Lambtown fiber.
Let me just give you a brief. What made that final decision for us was selvages.
Yep. And yes, and your teachers, absolutely.
Yes, and Mary's third item on her list.
So these are the lovely 3 teams that came in for the virtual Sheep-to-shawl. They also had a total of 28 hours to work, and they had to get the shawl off and finished.
Look at that one.
This particular one, you can actually see, you probably can see from a distance this lovely pattern that up close is harder to see. That's a magical thing. Yeah.
Number 8.
It's that diamond, it's the diamond shape.
Very subtle.
Wow. This one was inspired by bird plumage. Oh. And it's a really amazing draft from that, yeah. Which teams? Who was the team? I don't know. Remember the team names? I'm sorry.
They should have that.
I could probably pull them up. And this is actually the champion of the virtual Sheep-to-shawl.
Painted work, yeah. Yeah. I think I can remember that.
Wow, all of those are really nice. The 3 of them.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And it glows in the dark, right? Wow. It does glow in the dark, actually, yes. One of the dyes is light reactive, so it does glow in the dark.
This is a really tough decision. The circumstances for the weaving in both cases, they have the same hours, they have the same team participants have assigned jobs. They did, instead of a standing table with an educator here, they had to do videos, which were also really great. And it's always, you all have done such lovely pieces. It's a tough decision.
And if you didn't
watch the judging of the virtual, it will go up on the Lambtown Festival YouTube at some point. I am not positive about the educational videos, but they may also go up.
They're up there.
They're up there now? Awesome.
I thought so.
Yeah. So they're great fun, and they did a fantastic job. I mean, I am not a video editor, so my hat is all the way off to those people. And our grand champion. You ready? All right. And here's the thing. When you're judging a Sheep-to-shawl, you're judging on technical weaving skill. And that's what took it, y'all. So go Mary! Mary's team supported her and did all that beautiful yarn. You guys are amazing.
Thank you everybody for coming out.
Okay. Focus in. Careful of the swearing.
Thank you so much. I learned so much.
I would certainly hope so. From 0, you kind of learn a lot.
Oh yeah, great idea. Sit down.
I know. I see all the kind of
Mary, flip the shawl over.
Flip the shawl over. Flip the shawl. Flip the shawl.
Down. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Excellent.
battery went dead, so I'm starting this part over again. So we're going to get into my purchases. I didn't go overboard because I do have a lot of fiber and fleeces and stuff that I have at home that I need to get through. I really didn't need to buy too much. But we got a few things. There's a group that's called Among Friends, and it's a number of different of the vendors. And there's a little card, and you get it stamped or marked off, and then you enter into a prize. And they have these cute little bags and stickers and things like that they do each year. And this is actually the one from last year, but they had stuff from last year they were still selling that was marked down. And my sister-in-law picked me this one up, and it's really cute. And they did, oh, come on, focus. They did bags last year with each one of these. So you have the rabbit, hold on, let's see. Rabbit is knitting. The yak, oh yeah, I think he's a yak. He's spinning. And the sheep, I think, is crocheting. And then the llama, looks like is sewing. But anyways, it's really cute. And they had bags with each one of these characters on it. And I was tempted, but I really didn't need more bags. I say that, and you haven't seen what else I got yet. So, okay, I'm going to put you down so you can see these things a little bit better. Okay, so you saw the sticker, and then you would have seen in the rest of the video, there was a booth I went by that was called, and we spoke to them. It was the Happy Mermaid Yarn Company. So definitely check them out. And here is their information if you want to pause and screenshot. And I will put some information below too. But they were really, really nice people. And they had some really cute stuff. And they were one of the first booths I went to. And I'm like, okay, I want either that, or that. And I couldn't decide which thing I wanted. So I said, I'm going to come back at the end of the day. And depending on what of those things is there, it'll help me decide what I want. Wouldn't you know, I get back and that, and that were all still there. So I ended up getting, I haven't opened it out of the bag yet, so I haven't even gotten to really fully see what I got yet. But they had two different patterns that were Alice in Wonderland, and I love Alice in Wonderland. They also had one that was a, and I might have shown it to you in the video, that was a Christmas morning sock kit. And it had a set in it that was Christmas with the little red truck, which I love, and the pattern and the yarn. And then they had this other little cute bag that is got tea bags and a little spoon and a mug and everything in it. And it had harvest trucks on it, and it was so cute. And I was like, okay, which one am I going to get? Well, I finally ended up settling on this one. So this is one of the Mad Hatter ones. And let's get into it. Get the noisy part out of the way. Okay, so here is the little project bag. And one of them, which you would have seen in the video, does all the sewing on these, and they are just adorable. You got a little hand strap. Let's see, let's go out a little further. You've got the little hand strap here, and it's, I mean, they're really well made. Oh, and look, it's checkered inside. See, I told you I hadn't looked yet. So I've got enough room. I can put my little socks that I'm working on right now in here. It'd be the perfect size bag for that. And then, because a lot of us work with these natural fibers, there's the cutest little lavender sachet, and it smells so good. Oh, and you know, I don't know if they did it on purpose, but the cup is centered there and the clock is centered there. I mean, that was done so well, so cute. So that can go in there with the project. And then every time I open it, it's going to smell wonderful. So definitely check them out. They have an Etsy shop, and they have all this stuff on their Etsy shop. They're great. They're really, really nice people too. And bonus, with the purchase, which you didn't know ahead of time you were going to get, but with the purchase, they gave us this cute little goodie bag. Isn't that cute? So, sorry, noisy again, but I've got a new microphone. So hopefully this is coming across better for you, but also hopefully I'm not getting the loud bangs I get when something hits the desk and all that. So you guys will have to let me know. If there's an issue, let me know if it's an issue for you. So there's a Twizzler, a stash tea. We all love stash. What is it with us and stash tea? Us fiber people. Tangerine honey daydream. Oh my gosh, that sounds so yummy. Another little sachet, and because she knew I was saying I love Christmas, she specifically picked out a Christmas one for me. Isn't that cute? So I have another little lavender, another little business card, and what a cute sticker. I like my stickers. Have my water bottle that's got stickers on it. This, let's see, go back. That sticker is actually from last year's Lambtown. Isn't that pretty? And I've recently switched bottles. I'm not a pink person, and I had this pink bottle, and my sister-in-law came home with this blue one that I really liked. So I've switched, but I still keep this one by my desk with all my fun stickers on it. But on my new bottle is the new sticker I just got. That is that is all I had gotten from them, but I absolutely love their stuff. So like I said, check them out. Then there's another booth, which you should have seen in the videos, and it's called, can't remember offhand what it's called, but I will have information down below for her. But she does these great totes and stickers and everything like that one I just showed you. And this is the one that I got from her this year and put on my new bottle, and I thought it was super cute. And then I found something out last night because I keep this one near my bed when I'm sleeping. And let's see if this will show or not with the other lights on, but oh, come on. Let's see. I'm gonna walk away from the camera and shut lights off and see if you can see this or not, because it glows, and it glows really good. So let's see if you can see. Oh, you can kind of see. If I block this other light, can you see that? Look at that. It glows really nice, and it was a faint glow last night, and I had no idea that it glowed. And I had something I was charging that had a little bit of a green light glowing from it, and I thought that maybe this, what I was seeing was it reflecting from that, and it wasn't. It was glowing. So bonus, I didn't know that it glowed, and it does. So she had one she did this year that was shelves, like shelves of potion bottles basically, and cats and stuff on it for Halloween. But also it was the yarn related, and it was really cute, but that one sold out. The last one went to the person in front of me. But anyway, so I'll put her information down below because I forgot to grab her card, but I've been following her on Instagram since last year, and she does really cute stuff, and it's all her own designs. So then you also saw in the video, I did an interview with this woman, and you can screenshot that. I will put it down below too. She had some nice stuff she was selling, but she was the one who was also working on that knitting helper. So the Knitter's Helping Hand, and you saw her demonstrating that. And she is looking for testers to, work on that and see what needs to be done and everything. So if you are interested or know somebody who would be interested that might have issues and not be able to use both hands to knit, you can email her, and I'll put that down below, but here is her email, and you can email her and look into that. I also had shown you, these are a couple other people before I show you the other thing I bought. We talked with her. She was the one who has the fiber from endangered animals. That was really, that was a really neat thing, neat cause, neat fibers to be able to have. There's a little QR code, so you can pause and scan that if you want to. There was another booth I had stopped by, and I don't know if I left any video in on that one, because I'm recording this before I edit everything, and I mean, I was recording all day long, so there's a lot I'm gonna have to be cutting out. But these people, their business cards have seeds and stuff in them. So after you get all your information you need from your card, you can plant your card. So I thought that was really kind of neat. This was another booth that I had stopped by. They have really neat stuff. I hadn't picked up anything there, but they have some really nice stuff. So that's another one you could check out. And I follow them on Instagram too. So Anita runs through it. And I'm sure I took you through that booth. They also had pouches and stuff that they sew. And they have a lot of little, these type of things, you know, that are the laser cut things. They have a lot of that type of stuff that they sell. They had a cute little loom kit and stuff. So the last thing I bought, I got from this place, Pan's Garden. And they had recycled sari silk. They had rose fiber and a bunch of different things like that. Beautiful stuff. And it was the only fiber I bought. I bought this beautiful bat. I have not opened it yet. All I could see really was this, which was really pretty and sparkly. You can see all those sparkles. Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. There's the inside of it. It's such a pretty bat. So that's going to be really fun to spin. And it consists of, it says fiber content: starfish, merino, fire star, miscellaneous wools, bamboo, rose fiber, silk, and angelina. And so these really, really sparkly threads, here, let's look. Okay, so for people who don't know, these ones that are really, really sparkly little threads here, that's the angelina. And then this one here, that's super shimmery, I think that's the fire star. And then as for the rest, I do not know. I'm starting to learn what the different shimmery ones, but look at all that sparkle. Lots of sparkle, but it's still really soft. So this is going to be really pretty to see how it spins up. It was the closest fall color they had. And the price, oh, the price was really great on this. I didn't tell you about prices. This was only $19.75. Oh, hey, that's the year I was born. That's funny. Okay, funny to me. Yeah, I'm weird. Okay, so that one was only $19.75, and it's 3.6 ounces. So that was really good price on that. And there's so much fun stuff. And I mean, with the rose fiber and things like that in it, you've got some higher quality stuff. The pouch and stuff I got was, trying to remember what it was. I think it was $25. And remember, this is all hand sewn and everything. So you got the sachet and the bag, and then they gave us the extra little goodie bag. The sticker I think was like $5. So I didn't spend a whole lot. Like I said, I was trying to behave myself, but that's my fun little stash and everything. So I hope you have enjoyed this video and going along for the ride with me. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, click subscribe. And if you'd like to be notified when I upload, you know, hit that notification bell. I have a few things that are going to be coming in some of the next videos that I'm going to do a little bit differently. And I'm hoping you guys will like that. I'm still trying to come into my own with this. I'm been doing this for almost a year now, so I'm enjoying what I'm doing. I really am, and it just takes me, you know, been taking me a while to get really comfortable in what I'm doing. So hope you guys are enjoying all these different things. So we'll see you again soon. Bye.